be able to solve a system of equations involving x and y. The important thing to know is if you have both x's and y's in your problem, you're going to need to have two different equations because you need to have as many equations as you have variables. So I'm looking at this diagram and maybe I'm highlighting the parallel lines. So I have some parallel lines here and I have a transversal that crosses those parallel lines. And what I see in this diagram is that I have some supplementary angle pairs. I could say, because they're a linear pair, I could say that 5x minus 5 plus 6y minus 4 is 180. I know that they're supplementary. If I simplify that a little bit, I have 5x plus 6y minus 9 equals 180. I can add 9. So I have an equation that involves x's and y's, and that's an important step, but I can't finish the problem with only one equation. So I need to have another equation in order to finish the problem. And I could use same side interior angles, which are also supplementary, to make another equation. So I could use 6y minus 4 plus 4x plus 10 equals 180. And I can simplify that as well. So I have 6y plus 4x plus 6 equals 180. And just to be consistent, I'm going to write this so that my x's are first. So I have 4x plus 6y, and I'm going to subtract 6. So I have 174. Now I have two equations with two unknowns, and with those two equations and two unknowns, I could solve this system of equations. I'll show you how to do it with these two equations, although you may have already noticed that there is a third relationship that you can do. You could also use corresponding angles. The corresponding angles are congruent, and these two angles only have x's in them. So I could have an equation, 5x minus 5 equals 4x plus 10. And if I simplify that equation, I can subtract 4x, so I have x, and I can add 5, so I have x equals 15. Now I have what x is equal to. I can use that to figure out what y is equal to. And when I do that, I can use either one of my other two relationships to figure out what x is equal to. What y is equal to. It's important to note that when you're doing these problems, you need two equations. If you have two variables, you only need one equation if you have one variable, but if you have two, you need two equations. Just to finish this off, what I would do next is I would substitute. So 5 times 15 plus 6y equals 189. 5 times 15 is 75. And then subtract 70, that's 189. So 6y is equal to, if I subtract 75, 114. And then if I divide by 6, y is equal to 19. And once I know that y is equal to 19, I've finished the problem because I already knew what x was. But the important thing is if you have two unknowns, you need two equations to solve them. All right. Good luck on tonight's homework. Thank you.